Hi everyone, welcome to Mermaid Radio. You are listening to this week's Universal Energy reading using the 16 Cowrie and the Veve prophecy cards. I am Mami Olufunke. This reading is in effect from today, Monday, February 28th, through Sunday, March 6th, 2022. Let's get started. The Universal Energy reading for the planet this week sees 6 Cowrie on the mat and Oshun Azaka in the Veve prophecy cards. Earth Mother 6 Cowrie says that she's fighting for land, she wants land back. She wants to see that this planet can be okay. The land has to be kept intact. I believe we can't put any more band-aids on the surface of the earth wholesale. What we have, we will have to renew and fix so that the earth can breathe. Earth Mother right now, it seems like she's used to what is going on, but if we continue to encroach on her, we might find ourselves in a terrible situation. We have accomplished a lot on planet Earth, and she accepts what we have done. But I say no more. No more expanding. I mean, like in Houston, Texas, we don't want to build houses on the watershed and then cry and throw our fists at the sky when the water floods us and we're inundated with water when there's hurricanes, which they happen frequently in Houston, Texas. We don't need that situation all over the planet. Let us not be greedy and grasping. Let us settle on what we have. Ashe. The Universal Energy reading for the people this week sees 3 Cowrie on the mat and Isese and in the Veve prophecy cards. And it is now, 6 Cowries talks about war, and 6 Cowries came up 4 times in this reading, 3 times last week. And 6 Cowries talks about going to court about land and children. It says we need Esu, the talkative one, to speak on our behalf so that we can win our cases and be successful in living truth. I mean, usually you would want to do that when you're being totally honest and you just want to be paid for and eat from the fruits of your labor. But if you are trying to deny another the fruits of their labor, it is not good to take people to court. 3 Cowries is a lot of fighting for people. It's arguments and bloody arguments that end with bruises at the very least. So we try not to argue amongst ourselves, with our family members, with our friends, co-workers, people at work. We have to really, because people are not going to be reasonable. It's a very hot-headed reading, and that we should breathe. One of the new memes is drink water and mind our business. This week would be good, because people are not going to be reasonable. People are going to be, if they feel slighted or disrespected, and if they are inebriated, alcohol, they're going to be a little bit hard to deal with. So it'd be best to just let it go this week so that you don't get in over your head with belligerent people. For those having Ogun as a deity or Obatala as a deity, stay away from the alcohol. Ashe. In love, we see 6 Cowrie on the mat and Shango tambours in the Veve prophecy cards. So in love, here, this is about the contract we made, that we're about to agree to with another in love. And you have to be very aware of what you're signing up for, what you're agreeing to, because it's in all seriousness. Even if your person is giggling and grinning and if they're asking you to agree to something, make sure you can afford it emotionally, spiritually, materially, and that you're willing to be a part of the agreement. Because 6 Cowrie says there's some kind of agreement, and this agreement could take you back to court if you're not careful. So you have to be aware of what you're signing up for, or not sign up this week. Don't sign up for anything. Be careful. Again, in money, we have Ashe. In money, the universal energy reading for money this week sees 6 Cowrie on the mat and Osayena Zaka in the Veve prophecy card. So here where we are spending money, it will be contracts involved, and people will ask you to sign on the dotted line, and they will hold you to it. These agreements that you make, deals that you cut, will be usually come under some kind of spiritual ritual action, so that you could be getting married and marrying to improve someone else's standing while that person also improves yours. You could be joining some kind of a group or institution where you will have to sign a contract, and that contract will be consecrated by witnesses. There will be witnesses, and you will be held to whatever you sign up for. So this week, really be aware of the contracts you sign, because you have Ogun there also in this reading 2 times, 3 times really. It's gonna, these agreements are going to be looked over by the spiritual entity Ogun, Esu, Shango, so you have to be aware of what you're signing up for and the seriousness of the matter. And even though if you don't read the fine print seriously, carefully, that you could find out that people will be unreasonable in letting you off the hook where your contract is concerned. People will want to hold you to every line in the budget. So be ready. Ashe. This reading, 7 Cowries, comes on the mat, and Yemoja Aizan in the Veve prophecy cards. Here, you have to keep to your vision in your career. Make sure you don't forget your goals, and take care of yourself. Take days off, take, spa days, and, beauty rest days, exercising, taking your vitamins, and dealing with congenial people in your career path and at home and on the weekends, in your leisure time. Please deal with congenial people that will support your idea and vision of you as a person. Take care of yourself so that you don't end up not feeling well. Ashe. Health and well-being this week sees 6 Cowrie on the mat. Sees 6 Cowrie on the mat and Dilogun Ogun in the Veve prophecy card. So here 6 Cowrie says that, people are legally bound by the contracts they sign with you. Confidentiality. It's not a good, if you are a nurse or some kind of person that's supposed to keep secrets, keep your secrets, as it is a requirement of your station this week, and it will do you good. You will not be able to get sued or, for slander or divulging another's information. Ashe. The universal energy reading for spiritual development this week sees 4 Cowrie on the mat and Azaka Shango in the Veve prophecy cards. So the priests and priests of this world need to be respectful of their station, of what is expected of them and how they move in the world. 4 Cowries it can be aggressive and forward, but don't abuse your people. Don't let people abuse you. You need to breathe deeply and think seriously and thoroughly about what you face this week, because 4 Cowries is like an Ogun thing. It says you're going to want to You're going to want to poke out your chest and show your muscles, and you're going to want to use them, and that's not really going to work, especially in our spiritual communities. We need to respect each other and respect the deities. So Ogun comes up in this reading, and this is Ogun and Esu this week. And if you didn't do Esu last week, maybe you can get him done this week, and maybe Ogun, to satisfy and keep them alert and on your case, on your situation, so that you can be successful in life and move through and around what could be trouble, problems. Okay? One rooster for Eshu, one rooster for Ogun, for those who didn't do the ritual last week. I will be happy to do it for you. It's $75 for each bird if you need both of them done. And I can make sure that you are prayed up for the week. You would have to send your money in. So I would do both of them at the same time, so at Wednesday. So if you send your money in by tomorrow evening, I will be able to do a bird for you. Cash App, money sign, MermaidBotanica. Ashe. Yep, that's our universal energy reading for this week. I thank you for joining me. 523 subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers. I pray you're enjoying this information and find it useful. Please like, tell your friends to subscribe, and add notifications to know when the next video is available. Have a great week, everyone. Odabo.